First of all, I want to start off with saying, hit that subscribe button, that like button, or that dislike button, whatever you want to do. But whatever you do, just get at me. I want to start off with talking about this race we had earlier today. I don't know if I'm going to post this video before I post the race or after. But we had a lot of problems in the race. We couldn't get a cameraman, first of all, to come out there to help us do the race. So that was the main problem that we had. Not only that, I needed a wheelie bar. I knew I was up against a heavy hitter. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't tuned in lately, I don't know where you've been, but if you haven't tuned in, what I'm talking about is the Arrma V210 on 6S RedCat, aka Trackhawk, versus the Arrma felony 6S with the high pitch speed gear in it. Alright. I knew he changed his gear and put the high pitch pinion gear in there. Right then I knew, because you know I own an Arrma infraction. So I know what's gonna happen if he did that. But me owning one, I also know what you got to do when you come out that hole. This ain't built like that. It's built to come out the hole. But I couldn't come out the hole because I knew I was against a heavy hitter, like I said before. I ended up turning this thing up to the max because I knew he put that high pitched pinion gear in his car. And I wasn't going to let him embarrass me. If he win, he was only going to win by an inch. And that would be fine with me. But he was not going to gap sauce me. But she pulled through. Came on in, we got that victory on in. You know, the races, they were alright. They wasn't the best in the world. He had some technical difficulties with his car. His battery flatlined. So that kind of messed him up. I mean, if you watch the races, you will know. He had a couple of races, like a couple of them he could go down there and we did good, but he overpowered it, spun out of control because he wanted to win so bad. Now when we first started off, I wanted to win the same way, so I punched out the hole, I overpowered it too, and we spun out, you know what I mean? But I was able to spin back around, throw mine back around and come on down. That's why I came down the first time you're going to see on the video by myself. Then I came down again. I don't know if he flatlined then or it was after that. But he flatlined on the way down one time and backed out. Another time he spun sideways and he didn't want to try to walk me down because I already been at the finish line passing it. So he went here and got out of it and came on back. But I did a lot of upgrading to this truck. You know, I changed that regular basic remote I had already to the one and only Fly Sky GT. This is the new Fly Sky, and I'm able to turn this up, you know what I mean, like I want to. I can control it, make I control this more. But I had this turned up, I had my ESC turned up, and I couldn't stop catwalking. I never had to worry about catwalking before because I didn't never turn up as high as it's turned up now. So I came on home after the race and I decided I'm going to put a wheelie bar on there and go back out there and see if I can keep this thing on the ground. Because out of the gate, if you see on the video, you're going to see I came by the camera to show you when I come out of the gate, I'm catwalking. And I have to get out of it something and get back in it. You know, I seen myself catwalking in some spots at some speeds I didn't think it was going to catwalk at. So this is a wheelie bar must. I have to put that on there because I seen down the road after passing the camera, she seemed like she tried to float up for some reason, but I didn't really get into it like I wanted to get into it. I could have got into it and winded it out, but You'll never be able to wind it completely out on that road, and it's always been like that. It's just a quick drag race. Come on back, you know, like about 200 feet, and that's good enough. But you're gonna be braking after you pass that spot. You got to brake. You need to be slamming on brakes because it's like some potholes and stuff down there, and these cars are so low to the ground that when you hit them, it's either gonna tear it up, flip it over, like tear the front end off. Like it comes, some of them you can hit and it comes to a complete stop. But anyway, that's getting off the subject. I did my best out there with this Trackhawk. This Trackhawk, I told him, was nothing to play with. He wants some revenge. I'm willing to give him a rematch any day he wants it. I'm quite sure he's gonna watch this video. He should be ordering some new batteries now. And you guys stay tuned. I would like you guys to like, subscribe, dislike, whatever you do, man. Just get at me. But it's all about the Trackhawk right now. Trackhawk up 1, Arrma down 1. See y'all on the other side, man. Y'all take it easy out there. Trackhawk.